under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Colton Welker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Colton Welker has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it. One down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Tyler.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
That average at 291 to start the day. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. And it's 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
you always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
In now for Colorado, Jesus Aguilar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 3 runs already home here.
Don't let him score!
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is 7.
Ready now, Matt Joyce. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Drew Butera stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Runners on the move for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Herman Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 1-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
First pitch on its way. Brandon Crawford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Pence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Aguilar is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Herman Marquez.
Herman
He'll
Marquez.
start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that misses up and in, 3-1. Colton Welker waits on deck. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Now back, the shortstop. Colton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Welker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Marquez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dickerson on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Sandoval will put this one away for route number 1.
Now batter, third baseman, Nolan
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Andrew Suarez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. That's out.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Flores onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here comes the first pitch. David Dahl is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. Second and third, 2 away. This is pulled into right. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes on the double by Arenado. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants nothing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And it's fouled away. Marquez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-2 the count to Posey.
2 strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Ready with another 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dickerson's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today, as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher.
Into the box now, Drew Butera. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a foul ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants 0.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrew Suarez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Herman Marquez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Colton Welker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Yastrzemski has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He found his way over to 3rd via a triple in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Belt waits on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So two are gone in the Rockies' half of the fifth, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Dickerson. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Slow little roller to third. Reined in, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. This pitch is popped up. Aguilar has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the pitcher, Andrew.
Rob Brantley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 76.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Trevor Cahill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 53, Trevor Cahill.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First offering on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. In now, Matt Joyce. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Five runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Drew Butera, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the pitcher, Herman Marquez.
Standing in now, Herman Marquez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. Two and 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count now, 3-2. Brandon Crawford is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Still 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Colton Welker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Welker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay. Now the tag from Sandoval, but it'll come too late. He's in there with 3 bases.
The batter number.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at third here, nobody out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Alex Dickerson. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-1. He's taken for strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Austin Slater will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Jairo Diaz takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Jairo Diaz.
Too low, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here we go.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left for San Francisco. They still find themselves down 6-0. Sean Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Dahl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Anderson, a native Floridian. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Get out of here, Rocky.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter. The first
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 1.
Come on now, give me a break.
Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Utera.
Coming to the plate now, Drew Butera. He's single. His last time up. Trevor Story will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Rockies, number 27, Trevor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Popped up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants nothing. Trevor Story will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 27.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is line to left. Dahl is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
1 gone here in the Giants half of the eighth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Naquin is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Well hit to right, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. J.J. Bleday will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Pulled toward right center field. Pence on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Colton Welker. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-0 count. The pitch goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Pence is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Naquin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Arlene Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 97, Arlen.
David Dahl to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Rockies 7 and the Giants nothing. Tim Collins will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching.
but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Arenado is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Dahl. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Giants down to their final out now. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. In there, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Herman Marquez earns win number 7 on the season with 15 strikeouts. Derek Rodriguez was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by FireSaleGames.com. So just shop our website, FireSaleGames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. FireSaleGames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.